Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with more how to draw videos. Today's video we're drawing Yukihira Soma from Food Wars. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I've actually never seen Food Wars, but I know what it is. I've seen the commercial for the show on Toonami a couple times. So I know it's an anime, I know it's about like food. So, and we're drawing like the main character from it. And this video was requested by Pikachu. Thank you so much for your request. I hope you enjoy it. And not much else more to say. So let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Soma here, we are going to do a big circle. This is going to be his head, and we're just doing kind of like his upper body, face type thing, so you can make it pretty big. You may take up a good portion of the page. And if you want to, you can draw in the crosshairs. They look something like this. And we can get kind of the head shape in here. Something like that. And then once we get that down, we kind of draw on the gesture for the body here. So he's going to have like a neck. About there. Then he's going to have his shoulder kind of come up over here. And then he's going to have his hand here. Like this, I'll have a finger, it's going to go out, and there's going to be like a knife here. And then it's going to have like another shoulder about here. His chest, and that's pretty much good for the gesture that we need. Again, keeping it very loose, keeping it very loose, very light, that's the word I was looking for. So we're going to jump into his face now, and basically what I like starting out with is kind of like his nose, because it's kind of in the center and we kind of base the face around it. So basically for his nose, it's going to be in the middle here, it's just going to be this curved line that curves down like this, and then over and in, like that. And if you want to, you can kind of get the shadow in. So basically just a line going off the nose and then just kind of hugs it and goes into this line right here. And you could shade that in as well if you want. It does make the picture stand out a little bit more. And once you got that down, you can kind of draw in his nostril, which is basically this little curved line with like a circle at the end of it. Like that, kind of like a comma almost. And once we got that down, we can kind of like gesture in where his eyes are going to be. He's going to have one here. And then another one here. And then once we got his eyes down, we can kind of draw in like his head shape. So basically for his head shape, it's going to start about here and go down. And then it's going to curve in slightly where the eye is. And then it's going to pop out again for the cheek. And then just kind of go in and down and kind of round off and kind of go up where the jawline is right here. Something like that. And then you'll get a little curve line here. Like there's a little break in the jawline right here. So you can kind of draw that in like that. And then from here we can kind of draw in the ear, which would kind of be this big curve shape right here like this. And then from there we can kind of gesture in the headband he wears, which is basically this big curve line about here, like that. And you can draw in his hairline too if you want. Just a curve line going up and over, and you kind of miss it around here. But that's pretty good for the head shape. Now we'll draw in his ear and finish that off because it's pretty simple. So basically just kind of follow this line like this. Perfect. And now we're going to get a line that kind of hugs this outside line right here. But when you get a little bit past it, you're going to just kind of curve in, out, and then over. And then this line hugs the outside of the ear here like this, and kind of curves in and over again, like that. And if you want to, you can draw like another little curved line right in the middle. Or kind of curve it in like this. Again, like ear shapes are weird, so you kind of put like kind of weird lines that kind of bend to the shape of the ear that we have here. But that's pretty much good for now. And now we could draw on the eyes. So we're going to move right over here. And basically, the easiest way to kind of do it is like, keep kind of like the circle that we have here. And then you basically just draw a curved line like this. And then it gets to a point, and then you kind of curve it down and then over. Like that. And then he has eyelashes too, so we're going to start at the end of here and draw a line that hugs this top line right here, and it's going to go into 3 spikes. 2 and then 3. And then curve back down, and you could shade all this in as well. This would be a solid black. Like that. Kind of round this off a little bit. So get a shape like that. And then for his eye, it's basically like this big curve line. Or this big half circle. Right here, right in the center. And for his pupil, it's a circle in the middle here. Like that. And there's a little curve line. A little half circle right there for a light reflection. And you could shade this in black. Like that. And then for his other eye, this one's going to be slightly different because we're drawing it on kind of like an angle because it's kind of going up a little bit. So basically just draw a curved line that curves up like this. And it's going to curve over and in like that. And then we're going to get the eyelashes here. Same way we did on the first eye. And curve that in, shade this in black. There we go. And then for the eye, we're going to get that half circle right here. With a circle in the middle like that, and a little curved line. You can kind of shade that in as well. Alright, now you can draw on his mouth, which his mouth is pretty much a curved line going down and then up like this. There's a little break in it, and then curves down and over like that. And then he has a little curved line underneath for the lips. And you kind of like draw like a rounded, like another curved line, kind of make it like an oval. And just kind of shade that in as well, like that. But once we got that down, we can draw in his headband next. Or actually, let's finish off his eyes and his eyebrows. For some detail in his eyes, you can draw a little curved line that goes up like this. And then across. This is for like his eyelid, just to show like his eyelids on top. And then for his eyebrow, it starts about here and just kind of curves up sharply like that. And just kind of goes into a point. Kind of goes down and over like that. There's one eyebrow, and then this one kind of goes down, and then follows kind of the curve of the eye here like this. Goes up into a point like that. If it's not too perfect, it's alright, because we're going to draw like hair that kind of covers a lot of it. So, I'm just going to kind of refine the head shape here. Like that. Alright, now we could draw in his headband, which his headband's not too hard. Basically, we're going to start with a curved line here just to kind of end where like his head is. This is like the back of his head. And then for the headband, we're going to just draw this kind of wavy, it's straight, but it has like a little bit of a wave and a bump to it. Line going across. Then it's going to go up, and we're going to curve it in about here. I'm going to draw another line off this, go up, and then curve it in. And there's no real, like, specific way to do this. As long as you just kind of put in folds in the headband, it'll look right. And now we're going to start a little bit before this line here and curve it up. And then in a little bit, kind of go out. And kind of go across like this and over. Then you draw a little curve line here. A little bump on the end of it like that. And a little curve line here. Another one kind of curving in and around like that. That's pretty much good for his headband. And now you could draw his hair coming out of it, because he has a whole bunch of hair. So basically what we're going to do here is there's like 3 spikes like right in front of his face here. So you can just draw one like that. And then the second one kind of curves the other way. And then the third one just kind of curves off and then over like that. And then he has a couple over here. So you get like 1. This one will break into like 2 and overlap the ear a little bit. And then just be 1 hanging off the side here. Like that. Alright, now that we got that down, we kind of draw in the rest of his hair. And basically kind of the easiest way to do it is just to kind of draw kind of like wavy, spiky lines. I'm just gesturing in where the hair is going to go. So it kind of like poofs out a lot. It's almost like a spiky afro almost, because like that's just kind of the shape you want. But once I got like this shape, so I kind of know how long I want the hair to extend, we can kind of go into detail. So there's one big part that like where it splits, and that's about here. And basically what you're gonna do is just draw one big spike in like this, and another one going down. It's gonna go into like another spike here. Just kind of curve down. And then you have another spike curving out like this. And you'll have another one about here. Just kind of curve down. And you want the spikes kind of curving downwards here. And kind of in. You get another little one here. And this is where it just kind of starts kind of like disappearing behind his face. And a little spike here. Like that. That's one side of his head. You get like a little spike here. Like that, just for it sticking out. And then you get like another big one. Curves out and over. Another one about here. You put like 2 on this one. And then curves down and over. Put 3 on that one. And then again, very similar to like this side. They just kind of start curving out and then just kind of slowly going into where the head should be. Like that. Alright, and then he also has spikes overlapping the headband here. And basically you just get like one curve line here, another one, like 2 spikes over here. This one will have like 3, so you get 1, 2, and then 3. And then here you're going to just have like 1, 2, and then the third one's going to kind of poof up a little bit. Like that. And then once we got that down, we draw in the rest of his body, which we got the hard part done here with his hair and face. That's the hardest one. So basically now what we're going to do is we're going to draw in his neck, which is going to start about here. Just be this kind of curved line that curves down and over. Like that. And then we're going to start about here, like right under his chin. And drawing on out, over and in like this. And then we're going to draw, actually before we do that, we're going to draw another curved line right here. And before we finish the neck, I'm going to draw on the hand because it kind of overlaps a lot of what's going on over here. So we'll draw that in first. So basically, we have a pretty good gesture for the hand. It's kind of like this straight line going down, kind of U-shape. But basically what we're going to do is have it go down and over again. And then start about here. So you get kind of like this boxy type shape. You can see it on camera. And then we're going to get the 4 circles. So we get 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you want to have them on like a mini arc. And basically what you're going to do is we're going to just kind of go off this line. Like here. kind of bump up where this knuckle is. Just kind of go down and straight like this. Then we're just going to kind of curve it in and over. And then for the rest of the fingers here, we're going to start about here, kind of go up, down, and then in. Same thing over here, up, down, and in. And then for the pinky here, we will actually see where the finger curves back into the hand like that. And then you start about here, and you just get a kind of big, thick curve line. Goes over like that. Another little one here for the pinky. And you kind of connect these lines here if they're not connecting already. And if you want to, you can kind of draw in a little nail. So basically how to draw that, you just kind of extend past the finger a little bit and then just kind of curve it in. And there you go, you got like a little suggestive nail right there. And then he's holding a knife, which the knife is pretty easy. You just draw a line going straight across like this. And then it'd be about here, kind of go down and in, like that. And then just a line going across and up the knife, and then the handle would just be another line going in like that. So once we got the hand in and everything, we can start drawing in the rest of his body. So basically for his shirt, you kind of see the back of it a little bit. And it's basically this straight line going across like this, and then it curves over and down. So it curves inward to the head. Like that, kind of curves down, kind of curve up, and then over again like this. So you get kind of like a square that goes around his head here. And then about here, you're going to get a curve line. So like right in the center of his chest, you're going to get like a little curve line like this. And it's going to go up into the collarbone. So there's one, there's two. And you can erase the middle if you want. Just have like a break in it, makes it look a little bit better. And then for like shading on his neck, because like his neck looks pretty thin from here, the rest of it would be like kind of shaded in black. So you just kind of draw like a curve line like that, and then just kind of shade this area in. Makes the picture look a little bit better. Like that. And now the rest is kind of just like all kind of like wavy detail. So there's no exact way to do this. So we're going to draw a little curve line here, kind of hugging this line. Like that. And then we're going to start about here. There's going to be a shoulder. And it's going to just kind of curve over. And then down like this. And I'm going to put another little overlap. Starting about here. Just kind of curve it in, over. Kind of down. Kind of give a little bump right there. And if you want to, you can kind of draw in like more little curve lines. Like that. And then we can get the back of his shirt here that you see slightly, and it's just a curve line that goes in, and it won't touch this line. There's a break space in between the line that goes up and then over. If you want to, you can kind of draw a little curve line like this to show like another fold like that. And then here you're gonna get a line that hugs kind of like this collar of his shirt here. I don't even know if you call it a collar, like that. Then you get a little curve line here for like his chest. And then his shoulder is like directly behind him. So this curve line that curves down and kind of in. And again, there's no real rhyme or reason. As long as you have like the fabric kind of like folding in on itself, it'll look pretty good. Like that. Again, don't have to go too crazy. And now the last part is you kind of see his headband a little bit. So he kind of ties it in a knot and there's like a long string. So to kind of draw that, you just draw like a curve line that goes out like this. Another one that kind of hugs it. This one's going to kind of go out and then over this way. So, and I'll show up here a little bit. Like this. Kind of curve over. And we're just going to get a little bit more detailed to do that. So where like these big curves are, so like this one, you can kind of curve it in like this. So you get like a big harsh curved line like that. Then you're going to start a little bit before this one ends and draw a little curved line going up. And then a curved line kind of hugging that one. Going in. This shows kind of like the fabric folding over on itself. Like that. You draw another curved line here just to show like it's folding again, but kind of like off screen here. Get a little curved line here like this. If you want to, you can kind of draw in like another one, very same concept. You get like a curved line that starts out, and then you draw another little curved line here kind of before it, kind of showing like the fabric folding. And then one more time here, you get a little curved line, starts out like that. So up into a spike, kind of curves around and over, like that. And start along the inside here, and draw a little curved line. Again, nothing too hard. Definitely take practice. Definitely would recommend looking at a reference before you draw him. I did, because again, I didn't know who this character was. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it on how to draw, what was his name? Yukihira Soma from Food Wars. So, yeah, anyway, guys. Oh, actually, I'll put them both up here. There's the sketch that we did. Here is the inked version. And let's put them up. So on the left here, you have the inked version, where if you take an ink pen, go over all the guidelines, or over the final lines, erase all the guidelines. You have what you have on the left here. The right is the sketch we just did. So, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. And thank you again, Pikachu, for the requests. And I do take requests. Basically, all you need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. And then on Sunday, when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. It's whatever I feel like drawing that day. So there's no rhyme or reason. And if you do a Sonic drawing request, they'll probably come out in June when Sonic Month is. So if you ask for a Sonic request recently or just a while ago and you're like, where is it? I'm probably waiting till June to draw it. That's pretty much it. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you draw Soma here. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.